What a script. Who wrote this? Give him a prize. Phenomenal. Morne Morkel. Elliott has just been unbelievable. His placement, his head has been so cool. But
well, when we were chatting earlier, you said this is exactly why they picked him, because he's the coolest man in the team, the calmest man in the team.
Quinton de Kock is waving his hands furiously at keeper. Elliott's out of the game at the moment. He's at the non-strikers end, so it's Vettori. What has Vettori got to do here? Got to make contact, you feel. Oh, he's hit a gap. He's hit a four. Daniel Vettori has pierced the finest of gaps. And New Zealand may have their nose in front again. 6 from 3, 5 to tie.
Well, Dale Steyn, did he go lengths? Did he go Yorker? He went Yorker, but Morne Morkel just prior to that had moved about 10 yards finer. As it happened, Vettori squirted it away to his left.
Meanwhile, Daniel Vettori just leans on his bat, just calmly leans on his bat, the far end. Ice cool, and Elliott. Here's Steyn. It's 6 from 3, 5 for a tie. Oh, playing a miss. Elliott runs through. They're going to have to run him out. They miss. A valuable run, and Elliott is back on strike. 5 from 2. 5 from 2 to win the game. A boundary will tie it. That's what it's come down to, folks.
This is the ball.
This is the ball. This is the ball. New Zealand have 2 balls to get the desired result. A boundary gives them a tie. A tie gets them through. A dot means they'll have to hit a boundary off the last. And the strategic planning here going on from AB de Villiers. They want Elliott to have one. They're happy for him to have one.
Does he take the one?
Oh, he might not want to take the one. He might just say, give me 2 balls to win this game or tie it. Here we go, Dale Steyn. Elliott on strike. Elliott hits it up into the grandstand, and New Zealand are in the World Cup final! Grant Elliott, Superman! South Africa despair. They're down on their knees. New Zealand goes wild. They're making the trip for the big prize.
Second dramatic match here at Eden Park. It's Kane Williamson who finished it with a 6 against Australia. Grant Elliott this time. Utter despair for South Africa, who have played a full part in what has been a magnificent game of cricket. There is a winner and there is a loser, as there always is in sport, but what a game South Africa have played here tonight. Haven't been helped by the conditions and the weather, but New Zealand and Grant Elliott. Grant Elliott takes them home.
He took them home all right. He took them home. Grant Elliott. What a super innings. New Zealand side out on the park. Absolutely jubilant. Anderson still got his pads on. He was out an hour ago, it seems. And there he is, still cool and calm and shaking the opposition hands, absorbing the moment. Despair for South Africa. Oh, just capture this moment, folks. If you're a New Zealand fan, you rise, you stand, you stay standing, you salute, and you start to believe again for Brendan McCullum and his men. And if you're South African fans, you salute your side. They have been oh so brave.
Yeah, Morne Morkel, nothing to be sorry about. Played superbly here tonight, bowled magnificently throughout, led that pace attack from the front. Desperate scenes, desperate moment for him.
New Zealand's highest run chase in all World Cups, and this is now the highest run chase in a World Cup knockout game. And what you're seeing, folks, is the true emotion of sport and great sportsmen. Never better witnessed. Feel for them. Feel deeply. No one tried harder than Morné Morkel. No one deserves more to take his team to the final than Brendan McCullum. Super onslaught to kick it off.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? South Africa were beautifully poised when that rain came. De Villiers and Faf du Plessis. A run chase that was shortened just as they started to press the accelerator. And then the other side of the rain break, McCullum, who tore into South Africa with the new ball and got New Zealand off to the flyer that they needed to get if they were going to chase this target down. There's so many passages of play that were fabulous to watch, and missed opportunities that South Africa will look back on, a couple of run-outs that could have been made and could have changed the course of the game but didn't.
Kyle Mills hasn't bowled a ball. He's off to the World Cup final. Still, Morné Morkel can't gather himself. The crowd have not stopped clapping. Tim Southey may have been next man in.
Well done to New Zealand. An outstanding team at the World Cup. Really tough times for the South African team. Huge amount of emotions. Both teams left it all out in this field today. As I said before, it was a real privilege to be at Eden Park today to experience a game of cricket like this.
Just amazing scenes. Ryan Waddle, radio sport commentator, who's been with New Zealand sides all around the place, sharing in the joy. Grant Elliott, he'll get the headlines tomorrow, and so he should. From such a long way out, he believed, and he took them along for the ride. It's been one of the most magical moments ever in New Zealand sport, and this ground has seen some beauties. 2 World Cup rugby final wins, and now an amazing trip now across the Tasman to take on either Australia or India, and that in 2 days' time.
Well, if those two teams serve up anything half as good as what we've seen here tonight, it'll be a special occasion. That was the winning moment for Grant Elliott. Smearing Dale Steyn over the mid-wicket fence to spark off unbelievable scenes in the New Zealand dressing room, and bitter despair for South Africa.
That shot will live long in a lot of people's memories. Faf du Plessis, what a fantastic knock earlier in the day. South Africa, their progress was thwarted by rain. Let's not forget they came back beautifully after that break and set New Zealand a big target, but they ran it down.